Hello, my angels. Happy Friday once more. So collectively, there is a lot going on in the energies, and Carly was messaging me yesterday and she said, I don't know whether I can deal with this energy right now. It's really intense. And obviously she can, because she's a boss like I am. We just get on with it. However, collectively it is draining. Now, what you're probably finding is some of the energy you're taking on board isn't your own, and it's most likely people who are waking up spiritually. So there's a lot of people waking up from the 3D matrix, and what we're channeling and transmuting for a lot of people at the moment is heavy energy of fear, of oh fuck, what is going on, oh my god, I did not expect that. You know, there's a lot of change going on, and what Spirit's also doing is forcing tower moments on people, so it's quite intense energy at the minute. So we're just going to see what Spirit needs you to know. We have the Knight of Swords. For this, and this is fast-paced energy, it's rashness, it's fearlessness. A Knight of Swords is about decisive action in some cases as well. So there's a lot going on with that. What else do we need to know, Spirit, please? For this collective watching. Oh, we have a King of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. Leadership, vision, visionary. 8 of Coins. This could also be you stepping into more of your purpose, I want to say as well, but we'll see. The 8 of Swords has come out, which is entrapment, restriction in some capacity. I don't use these cards very often, but I felt guided to. We have the 10 of Coins, beautiful. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Mentor, which is spiritual awakening. And in normal, in like Rider-Waite Tarot, the Mentor is the Hierophant, okay? So it's, I mean, it says here, blind faith, guide, religious beliefs, conformity, rituals, and ceremonies. So a King of Wands maybe connecting more to spirit, okay? Take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be, it's just what's coming through. All right, I want to go with these, I think. So let's go with these. Okay, so what does this collective need at this moment? Clarify the Knight of Swords, please. 5 of Swords. Oh Lord, that's a heavy energy. That's a feeling of feeling. That is a feeling of being in your head too much and a little bit defeatist. Why is the King of Wands here, please? A guitar could be specific for someone here. You could be learning guitar. Someone here plays it or learns it. Someone is a musician. We have a 9 of... Oh, fuck me. We have a lot of anxiety here. Do you know, I've been feeling this weird anxiety today, and I knew it wasn't mine. But I do think it's an anxiety of a masculine collective wanting to step into something, and they're a bit like, fuck, but they know they need to do it, if that makes sense. 333 in the time. Ace of Pentacles, it could be to do with stepping into purpose more, or stepping into a new part of purpose. Yeah, the 8 of Wands is here. The 8-8 portal is going to be significant. Someone has held themselves back. Somebody here, this could be you as well. Someone has been holding themselves back. Can I find the 10 of Coins? 2 of Swords. They're definitely in the head about something. What are they in the head about? The Hierophant. Interesting. So we've got 2 Hierophants here. So they're learning the truth about something here. 9 of Cups. 2 of Cups. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. There's a bit of comparison going on here in some capacity. There's some kind of comparison going on. Tell me more about this comparison. Something's just flown out in reverse. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, fuck me, right. Same fucking message. All right. channeling this, I'm getting a really heavy feeling in my chest. And like a loss of breath. So some of you are needing to do some breath work to breathe through things. And it's movement of energy as well. It's like really dense energy in the chest. Someone's been overthinking a lot. Now, I feel like they have made a decision, but it's weighing heavy on them because they know it's the right thing to do, but it's something that is weighing heavy on their chest. It's really like, oh God, I really know this is the right decision, but at the same time, I need to do this. I'm being pushed to do this. There's a lot of anxiety over it, but at the same time, they know they need to do it, whatever this is. Yeah, 9 of Wands. They know they need to do it. They know they need to do it. The new moon has helped them come to some kind of conclusion as well. Like, it's helped them make a decision about something. This is very interesting energy. But the message is, there's been a comparison. Somebody could be in a commitment, wanting to leave it, or has made a decision to leave it, because they know there is more for them out there. And it could be they've aligned with that person already, or they know that they've got that person to come. Take it as it resonates. This is to do with a committed situation, a commitment of some description. And it's like, they've been learning the clarity of where their emotions lie and where they feel energetically connected to something or someone that they didn't expect. And that the other person, it's like, there's definitely been some kind of Emperor. There's definitely been some kind of decision to step away from something. King of Pentacles. There's a person here who's in a lot of we've got the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. Something is divinely orchestrated here. We've got 2 Hierophants as well, which is significant. Anything else we need to know? Page of Cups. Okay. The moon is made helps. I'll put my teeth back in. The moon has helped this person make the decision. They already knew it, but this group, this collective, have made a decision. They weren't getting reciprocity with something. Now, it could be a job. Yes, absolutely. It could be a job, and they found something else. Because we do have the Ace of Pentacles here as well. And the 8 of Pentacles, so it could be to do with a job. Yeah, there's definitely been some kind of deciding moment with that Tower. The Magician. The Magician. They may have realised in Gemini season as well. This person is an alchemist. This group of people are alchemists. They know they're worthy of more. The world, yeah, the world is here too. This is really quite interesting energy. Again, it is a very similar message to what I've already channeled. So I'm sorry about sounding like a fucking parrot once more. And here we are. It is what it is. You've seen how I channel. They just fucking fly out. Like, but energetically, I don't need the cards. I could just sit here and pick up stuff. But Spirit wants me to still use cards because they are a tool. All right. What else specifically is there a message for someone for? Like, what messages do you have, Spirit, with regards to this energy? I'm going to keep using these cards because I like them. The Magician. Somebody very resourceful and a natural manifester. The Knight of Wands. Travel could be indicated here. We've got the Tower and we've got 10 of Swords. This is how this person and group of people feel. They were torn. So they were comparing what they have to what they truly want. And it's that realization that it isn't who they thought it was. It's like, there's just, it's quite sad energy though. We got a Queen of Wands here as well. So, you know, that could be, and we've got an Empress. I'm getting a vibe they're comparing another person with somebody who they actually see as very significant to them. Wow. Okay. Let's get some clarity. Clarify the Magician, please. Yeah. They have felt trapped with another situation because of money ties, monetary ties, family ties, that sort of thing. And they're like, no, I'm out. I'm done. I'm leaving. Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know if I'll be back again. Could be a significant song for somebody. We have karma here as well, which is judgment. I think this person and this group of people realised something in the eclipse season, which was in March. We had 2 eclipses in March. I think they realised then that something wasn't right, and they knew they had to end things with this third party. They may have been guided since then to go, fuck this shit. I need to leave. This is not right. I'm not happy here. It's not serving me anymore. They've known a while. And I think, and it's the same with jobs, like you could have been hanging on to a job for so long. Like I was in my job for a year before the spirit pushed me out with a redundancy. They were like, you need to be doing readings. No, I like my full-time job. Said no, whatever. We've got a purpose to live. I like my full-time job. I like that pay packet. Yeah, but when we're going to make you money that's going to trounce your pay packet, listen, love, get out. I wasn't listening, so they made me redundant. The universe will bring a fucking tower on your asshole if you don't listen. The universe will go, hello? Yeah, you're not in the place you're meant to be. This situation isn't serving you anymore. Goodbye. Good night, Vienna. Take heed of what we're saying to you. Your soul is fucking miserable. Okay? Took me a long time to realise that my soul was like, bitch, we need to leave this situation. Same with my twin flame as well. That whole journey. I'm grateful for it, but I see myself as a twin flame survivor. I don't not believe in the journey. I don't. I just know it's not something I want because I know I'm bigger than that. And I don't mean I'm bigger than the twin flame journey. No. But someone who wasn't choosing me, I'm bigger than that. I'm worth more than that. Just like all of you are. We're worth the fucking world. And there is someone out there, if you haven't already aligned with them, who will make you realise that. On top of you making yourself realise that. All right, there is some kind of, with the Justice card, there is definitely some kind of separation on the horizon. Very clearly. Divorce, separation. Yeah, the Empress and the Six of Cups. So this is for those who have met someone, you know them quite well, or you've spent a bit of time getting to know them either on message or you know them in person, whatever the situation, and you know you can be yourself with them. And your inner child comes out to play significantly. You may have had a past life with them. You may. Do not attach to anything specific, but you may have had a past life with them. And, you know, you really can be yourself. And they can be themselves. And they realise that. All right, anything else? 2 of Cups. The song, So This Is Love, keeps coming to my head as well. Wow, the Lovers has come out. This is significant energy. I'm not putting a label on it per se, but this is your kingdom spouse. This is the person that God has for you. And let's be clear, the world needs more people in the right connections so that the world has that beautiful, unconditional love going out more and more and more. Yeah, the World and the Ace of Pentacles. You got a mission to do with this person. You got a mission. You've got the mission as well as being in that loving, committed relationship or partnership. But for some of you, and well, for many of you, you have that mission together as a purpose. And they know the fucking truth. You know the truth. 4 of Cups. The apathy that you felt that's made you go, fuck this shit, I'm off to Narnia, see you later, bye-bye. That's happened. There's a lot of people in this reading now, in this energy that I'm channeling, that have made the decision to go or are in the process of going. It takes time, people. Just be you know, be in the energy of they've held on to something. Yeah, they've held on to something and they know they've had, but you have as well. If this is the energy that's being picked up right now, is like both of you and whoever this person is you're going to align with, or you already know, you've both been working through really heavy cycles. And, you know, you have to close out those cycles, whatever they are. Yeah, 4 of Swords. And then you have to give yourself that time to do the healing that's required, or to close out and purge that cycle, whatever it was. We have the 4 of Wands and we have the Knight of Wands. So there's definitely some stuff being closed out here, and it's what's meant to happen. All right, sticking with these cards because they are the bomb diggy bomb bomb bomb. I love them. Haven't used them for ages. Can't remember what they're called, but I do love them. Enchanted Soul? No, I don't think that's it. I can't. If someone is interested, I'll find out the name of them and let you know in the comments. But they are absolutely stunning. I think they're Enchanted Soul by Yasmin someone or other. But I have. All right, do you hear that wind? Change is a-coming for those who are seeing this. Change is a-coming. Tell you what, since I bought this cup, this bottle, I've drunk so much more water. Seriously. Right, that's twice I've cut the deck and got a King of Coins. Interesting. Right, so, okay, so summary for so far. So far in this channeling, group of people, they were umming and ahhing about an old situation, current situation, and a new potential. Don't think there's been any overlaps or cheating. Don't get that vibe. It's not that toxic. It's not fucking toxic twin flame shit. Sorry. Not all twin flame stuff is toxic, but there is a lot of third party bollocks, which we know about. But I'm saying that loosely because not all connections on the twin flame journey are third party. I am going to say that now because I do know some clients who haven't had to deal with any of that crap, nor have they had to deal with the runner chaser dynamic because they've been new to the journey. And if you're third or fourth wave, you've aligned with unconditional love very fucking quickly. Okay, I'm not going to talk about twin flames though because that's that. However, this energy isn't toxic. Yes, there is somebody here, collective wise, are interested in or talking to or close to or are getting to know, but it is only friendship energy. It's not anything untoward. There's no cheating. Might have been a bit of flirtatious banter. That's it. Nothing to worry about. Like, however, I have been picking up that the other party that this person is involved with has possibly been unfaithful. Take it as it resonates. But in some cases, like I said, there was that deceit at work as well. Like, there's a few different messages coming through, but I think this is more for a relationship or commitment. And what's coming through is someone sees the future in another way. Meet the McDonald's Big Arch. Why have I just had a notification from Just Eat? Just Eat could be significant. Oh my lord, the 2 of Cups. Flamingos also could be a significant sign for someone. Soulmates, true love, affinity, blah, 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 blah. 3 of Cups. Oh, I say, that's a really beautiful energy. It's a celebration energy, pleasure, social contact, emotional happiness and joy. 7 of Wands. Right, so someone's heart needs to be worked on because we have a defensive woman here. I am looking at the green. There is a defense around the heart chakra. But also, this group who I'm picking up on could be a little bit defensive when it comes to love. You've been there and worked through your defense and opened it up. Whereas this other person might have gone through a lot of shit and now they're like, they're a bit scared. They know that you're a right person for them, but they're a bit scared. Okay, what else do we need to know right now, please? Oh, the Sun, the happiest card in tarot. The Sun. What I love about this is the heart in that. Just beautiful. Okay. All right, anything else? Yeah, there's definitely been a walk away from something here. We've got the Knight of Wands and we've got the Eight of Cups. I've still got that heavy feeling on my chest. It's like right there. I'm gonna just tap it a little bit. Wow, that's really heavy. Someone's in a really, like, they know they've made the right decision, but they're really like, oh, like leaving something behind that's, they know they've made the right decision, but it's still hard because there's probably a lot of money involved, and obviously there may be children as well, or joint finances in some description, or it's really heavy right there. Oh, that's horrible. Do you know what it feels like? And I haven't trained at the gym since October. Shh. It feels like I have trained and done like chest exercises. I haven't, all right? So I don't know whether someone's gone back to the gym and he's aching like an absolute C-bomb, but I'm getting that there's something is sitting really heavy on their chest. Bless them. But I heard spirits say they've made the right choice. So, and they know it. They already know it. Hard as it is, they know it. All right, clarify the Two of Cups in this particular collective, please. In this particular part. Your Emperor is here, people. We have an Emperor in the house. Oh, good Lord. There's someone here who wants to take, whoever's watching this, somebody wants to take you out, celebrate you, date you. Sooner rather than later energy. We've got some penguins in the house as well. So penguins could be, if I said penguin, penguin. I can't say penguin. Penguins are just so cute, but they're also soulmates. They mate for life. I just love animals and mammals and amphibians and all sorts of creatures really that have a living soul. Yeah, we got the Seven of Wands, and we got the Seven of Pentacles. There is a slow energy here, which is where this defense is coming from. Like, I'm getting this vibe they've been defensive of their heart for some time, this group of people. Why is the Sun here? They've got to go within. They've been going within, but they need to keep going within. They've got some work to do in terms of trusting that what's coming for them and what's aligning with them is meant to. The Sun, again. You're their happy place. You're their happy place. Whoever's seeing this. They know they need to leave a situation. Looks like they are leaving a situation because they're fed up of being left out in the cold. They're fed up of, you know, they know where, they know onto pastures new. They know they're not going to have that ignorant energy or that manipulative energy or a bit of narcissism occasionally every now and again. It's like being gaslit and being, I don't want to say manipulative because that is a really hard word, but they need to fill their own cup up. This group of people, whoever they are, and I do feel it's masculine collective, especially with the Emperor here, they need to fill their own cups up, definitely. But they've had to walk away from something that's been difficult for quite some time. Traumatizing is a word I want to say. So they may have been through, it could be trauma bond, it could be karmic bond, take it as it resonates. Karmic, trauma, non-serving anymore. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles that they thought was with this energy, this other person ain't there no more. It's gone. Those hopes, those dreams, it's all gone. And, you know, again, with the Hanged Man, it's all divinely orchestrated. Anything else we need to know from this part of the reading? They've walked away. They've walked away to somebody who, well, they're not leaving for a person. It's not that sort of energy. But the person that they may have aligned with has made them realise they deserve more. They deserve better. And they do deserve to be happy. They do deserve, everybody deserves to be happy. Everybody deserves love. Everyone deserves to be chosen. Even if they're choosing themselves only, they need to still be chosen by someone else as well. In the end, everybody just wants to be chosen, don't they? Every time. You just want to be chosen. So, all right. Giant Rider Waite, it's time for you to make an appearance in this reading. Thank you. I just love big cards. I mean, say no more. Size matters. Size matters. And anyone who says differently is lying. Okay. Right, what else do we need to know? What else does this collective watching need to know? First of all, I need some more water. What else do they need to know? It's windy again, so there's a lot of change coming here. Ugh, the fucking devil. Alright, so they've been attached to something for far too fucking long, no longer serving. Very clearly. We have a magician. Alright, what's going on here? Are these the right way up? Yes. Okay, I don't think I want these. No, I don't want those. Oh God, I still feel that heaviness. I have to do some major work to get rid of that. Okay, alright, I've got a message. Page of Wands. A King of Cups, a Justice, and a Knight of Wands. All right. Okay. So why is the Devil here? Because Devil to me is restriction, is attachment, is trauma bond, is karmic, is toxic. Why is the Devil here? Okay, it's obsession as well, because we have a bit of obsession here. So we have a Two of Cups and a High Priestess. But that's also intuition. There's a bit of a secret here. The High Priestess is secrets, Cancerian energy. The Two of Cups is Cancerian energy. So something is being found out in Cancerian season. This is energy this energy right here is imminent. It's on the horizon. There is a separation coming of some sort here, either job or relationship. Clarify Magician. Five of Wands. This is heavy energy, as we already... Oh my God, the Devil again. Fuck me. Right, why have I got the Devil twice? What's going on with that? Because that's restriction, toxicity, addiction maybe, strength in reverse. Oh. Somebody can't do something anymore. Yeah, judgment. They can't do it anymore. They're like, I can't do it. I fucking can't do it. I ain't got the strength to deal with this shit anymore. I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it, and that's that. It's drama. It's bullshit. I deserve more. I want more for my life. I know there is some things to work through, and there is a lot to work through here, possibly with regards to a few things, but ultimately, they're on about moving out of a situation. There's definitely some kind of movement of separation. Oh Lord, this is really hard energy. This is with a heavy heart. Whatever this is a heavy heart. But they have to allow themselves to work through it. because they know it's definitely what they need to do. It's guided. Higher self's like, dude. Now I said, going back to my situation with work, my higher self was like, hello Zoe, we're not meant to be doing this sales malarkey anymore. You're meant to work for yourself and get out of the matrix. It took me a year to fucking listen, and then I had to listen when I got made redundant. Anyway, point is, this group of people have probably been told again and again by the higher self, probably for at least a year, this isn't working, we need to leave, this is not right. Why is the Knight of Wands here? They need to fill their own cups. Yeah, Mr. Emperor needs to fill their own cups up. Or Mrs. Emperor, take it as it resonates. They need to fill their own cup up. But they're realising that they want more. They're also choosing to love themselves, and by choosing self-love, that's why they're walking away from a situation no longer serving, because they're choosing themselves. Even if there is other people to consider, children, family unit, you know, family, they're like, you know what, I've got to go with what, yeah, they've got to choose, they've got to fill their own cup and choose to get into that place of, we've got 10 Pentacles here again, stability. To be honest with you, a lot of this collective are already quite stable financially, but obviously they realise it's going to cost them a lot to move away from a situation. It is going to cost, because these things do, don't they? The Death card, but they know they've got no choice but to do it. Anything else? Yeah. They know it could cost them financially, but they also know, because they're doing the right thing, they will be rewarded for choosing themselves and therefore aligning with the right person. Or they may have already aligned with the right person. It's just, obviously, they've got to close this cycle out. Yeah, something's coming quickly, though. There's your Empress as well. Along with a Knight of Wands, something is coming in quickly. Oh, we have a King of Cups and we have a Queen of Pentacles. So this is possibly someone with a Hierophant. This is possibly someone who's already... I feel like for a lot of you, you're already sitting pretty financially. Like, you're not really worried about money. You were, but you're like, nah, I'm all right with it now. Because you're aligning to your purpose. And when you're purpose-led, heart-led, soul-led, you're always going to be abundant. Now, abundance may mean different things. It isn't always about money. But, you know, the universe will always help you pay your bills. The universe will never see you going out. Even if you do energy exchanges, you'll always be able to do and have things you need, right? Obviously, you can't do energy exchanges with bills. I do appreciate that. But there'll always be something that will help you pay that bill, because there'll be an energy exchange in something else. Catch my drift? Right. Let me just put those... Fuck, there a minute. Okay, so what else does this collective watching need to know? What advice do you have, Spirit, for the people who are watching this in this situation where they've aligned with this? What advice do you have for them? So we have the Six of Pentacles. Just keep choosing you and focusing on you. You're also going to be aligning with reciprocity yourself. Oh, Lord, we have the Three of Swords. So you are being guided about a third party here, or possibly some heartbreak that needs to be healed. We've got the Three of Pentacles. There's a real comparison going on again. We've got the World. Let me just cover her up because she's naked. And we've got the Chariot. This person isn't naked. They are topless and it's a male. All right. What else? Oh my God, the Ten of Cups. Can't reach your nose, excuse me. Okay. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, please. The Death card. Clarify this Three of Swords, because we know that's also healing the energy. Yeah, Knight of Coins. Somebody's feeling very hurt here. Page of Coins. Someone's feeling very hurt. Six of Swords. They're definitely moving away from another situation there. Why's Chariot here, please? Four of Swords, needing to heal, needing to step away, needing to step into, Six of Wands. They know, this collective, that their happy ever after is not where they are currently. King of Coins, yeah. They know it's not where they are currently. Page of Swords. They know the truth. Five of Coins, yeah. They know the truth. Knight of Wands and the Devil. They know that it's been toxic. It's been in and out of being great and then shit. But the shit has taken over the great massively. We have the Emperor. There's a real imbalance. And that's why they've made the decision to leave. The Lovers, yeah. The Emperor and the Lovers. There's definitely, wow, Ten of Swords. There's definitely endings happening. Probably in a number of ways here as well, actually. Got Two of Wands. We've got the Three of Coins, which is obviously teamwork, collaboration. We've got Four of Coins. So that is about stability. It's like, and there's the Empress. They know, in order for them to have the energy of the Emperor and Empress, so divine counterparts, for example, they know they need to end another situation. Very, 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 very clear that they've been trapped in for too long. Yeah, Queen of Swords, possibly with someone who's not always been emotionally available, is the word I want to say. And they've manifested in, maybe they were trying to manifest something new. Meanwhile, you've manifested in quite a lot of stuff here that's for you to go within and, you know, truly step into your power, your purpose, your light, your inner wisdom. You know, you're channeling your ancestral line, you're healing your ancestral line, and you know you're here to do that. And if more people chose to do that, which is fucking hard, I might add, as we all know, healing is non-linear. It is not for the faint of heart. It's as simple as that. You regularly get shackled at the shit pipe with healing, but there's definitely this energy of awareness. I've got a really itchy nose, I'm sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. Fuck. That was loud, wasn't it? My bad. Okay. So what action do we need to know about at this time from anyone? Let's just see. What action is being taken? Okay, so church, principle, religion, dogma, family values. We have fragile, snowflake, perfect, precise, coded, cold, handle carefully. We have fish, which is about investments, prosperity. We have balance. Maybe someone's being guided to meditate here. We have the moose, which is a very imposing, powerful, time alone, independent energy. And then we have a man. So a man here is being asked to take some time into solidarity. They're being asked to take time alone, go within. Why is the church here? They're torn with something here. I say torn loosely. We do have the Five of Swords. They've been in their head about a few things, like a belief system, if you like, and they've wanted to make a family complete. They've wanted to, perhaps they grew up with an absent parent, father specifically in a lot of cases here, which, as we know, is most of the divine masculine collective. But anyway, labels aside, it is a lot of men specifically who may have grown up without a father or an absent father, and you know, they want to make sure their own children have the father there as much as possible. They want to be there as much as possible for their kids, which is really beautiful and admirable. However, if you're staying in a situation that you know is not serving you, you're teaching your children that that's okay, and that isn't okay. So I understand that's where the conflict comes from, because they're like, oh fuck, I want to make sure the children are looked after, or I want to make sure this familial unit is how it should be. The thing is, it isn't. And you're not actually abandoning your children. You're abandoning yourself by choosing to stay in something that doesn't make you happy. You're going to be a better person being in the right place, whatever that means. We have a snowflake clarified by the Knight of Wands in reverse. That is someone who's lost their passion, you know, because of this situation, and they know they've had to end various things. I have got the really itchiest nose. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Clarify balance. They don't have balance in what they have. They know that they want balance. They want someone who challenges them, yes, but there's a lot more love, there's a lot more connection, there's a lot more touch, there's a lot more fluidity, there's a lot more affection. And here we have a Queen of Cups who's willing to give it. And they know it's out there, you know? Yeah, we have the Lovers. So some of you seeing this, you have a man who is going through this and is wanting to be out of their situation so they can be in a better position to then come and align with you. Or you already know them and it's just a matter of it all unfolding because that is the person God has for you. And in others, there is... It's a woman. It's a same-sex dynamic. I mean, take it as it resonates. There's definitely endings coming to commitment. It's here again, but I don't want to take all those cards. Anything else? Yeah. Again, there is a worry about finances. There's arguments over money massively at the minute, and it's making everybody a bit defensive. And understandably, you know, it's not going to last. But there's definitely this vibe of change coming. Single status. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you know, for those of you watch this, a lot of you are single. So you've got all this to come. You've got this energy to come where you're going to align with this. And intuitively, you know. But for a lot of people at the minute, there are some, like, the universe is forcing some towers on people. And you know what? It is what it is. Like, don't try and fight a tower. When you resist a tower, it just becomes harder. Path of least resistance is the way forward, honestly. Don't try and resist a tower, because I did that many times and it really doesn't work. I promise you, the universe will always win. You won't. Don't try and fight the universe, and don't try and be combative with the universe either, because they will just, your spirit team, not so much your angels, but your spirit team, if you've got a lesson to learn about something, then literally you will be chosen to learn that lesson. All right, anything else before I shut the fuck up? Heaviness still. Because there's children involved. Heaviness over the children. Rejections here in reverse. Inconsistent. There's been rejection in this other situation. We've got funny as well. So, you know, this could be somebody that there is an attraction there because they've got a great personality. It's not just looks, it's personality. It's soul spark. We've got temptation. Fate's underneath the deck as well. So this is a fated connection. Whatever's going on here, this is a fated connection. But there's heaviness over children. All right. Clarify the children card, please. Ace of Pentacles. But they know they've got to do it. They know they've got to leave. 10 of Wands. It burdens them highly, but it's something they've got to do. There is a real inconsistent energy here. There's also a lot of attraction with another person too. And there's been temptation, but I don't think anything's happened. I don't get that energy. I think there might have been a lot of sexual thoughts, but I don't get cheating energy. Not at all. It's not that sort of energy. But they know they've got to leave. Yeah, the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. Toot sweet is the terminology, which is very quickly. The Emperor and the Seven of Cups. And it isn't just a case of ending one thing in their life. There's a few things that need to change here. There's like upgrades coming in. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Possibly to do with travel, movement, the Lovers. Ooh. Partnerships. Maybe with business as well. Strength. Leo season's very significant here. I feel like this energy, they've been working through a lot of regret, this collective. They've been working through a lot of, why the fuck have I stayed so long? I think they've tried to make something work and it's literally flogging a dead horse. Simple as that. I don't mean to be really disrespectful, but I did it with my twin flame connection. Like, while I'm grateful to that person and always will be, and will always wish them well and want them to have an amazing life in every aspect, I was flogging a dead horse. I really was. Like, I just wasn't getting anything I wanted out of it, and it was just like, nah, Tom's, we've got to stop this. And I'm flogging a dead horse in my career as well. So, you know, the universe will show you when it's fucking time. Final messages before I shut the fuck up. I know I keep saying that, but here we are. It's Friday. It's warm. Rebirth. Now, for some of you in a very small capacity, this could be somebody you already know, and it could be a twin flame thing. Yeah, it could. Do not attach to that. It could be that, and they are going to become your divine counterpart. In some cases, yes, it could be. I am not ruling it out. We have passion, but it did come out in reverse. So let's just see what that's all about. We have distance. We have divine timing. We have hope. And we have air sign. Something needed to be done earlier this year and it wasn't. And it's to do with truth. Give me some truth. Okay, we've got rebirth. Let's see what that's all about. Obviously, rebirth is a new beginning, judgment. It's Judgment Day. We have a Page of Wands. Someone's very drawn to you. There's a lot of attraction here. You may have been being sent sexual energy. It could be, in some cases, there's a long distance relationship that's been happening. In some cases, you could have been building the foundations of a relationship over a while. But what it really feels like is they're moving away from a long-standing partnership relationship. Clarify timing and divine timing and patience. Ace of Pentacles. Well, patience is a virtue, as we know. Yeah. So four of Pentacles. Don't lose faith. Hold on. Hold on. I mean, obviously live your life, but they needed to end something. And it looks like for a lot of you, something has been ended here or is about to be. Has it been ended, Spirit? Three of Cups. Possibly. Justice. It's in throes, in the process. Yep, Ace of Wands starting. Oh, wow, itchy nose. And then we've got Two of Swords and the Emperor. Decisions, King of Pentacles and the Chariot. An Emperor is making decisions, or with the Two of Swords, I'm going to say has made a decision about something. Yeah, they've made the decision based on past stuff, based on reciprocity or lack, based on not getting what they want anymore out of the connection or commitment. And with the moon has sealed something for them. This moon was quite intense, to be fair to it. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. It's made them realise they cannot continue with something anymore. And that's why these endings are having to happen, whatever that is. The truth. They realise that truth. And we've got a Queen of Cups here again. So someone has made them realise the truth about another situation. So the people watching this, your collective, have made someone realise. I'm looking at this Ten of Cups card and I'm looking at the water and the home and the rainbow and all the cups in the world. It's a really beautiful energy, right? There are 2 Tens of Cups in this card deck. There are 2 Nine of Wands, 2 Three of Cups, 2 Tens of Cups. Don't ask me why, I didn't design it, but I do love it. On the subject of card decks, mine and Carly's, we are going to be ordering some to start using, and then we'll start promoting it properly because we haven't really promoted it yet. We've done it a little bit, but not enough as we can do, just when we've actually ordered them to use. Five of Swords. There's been a commitment has been triggering and challenging, but someone's walked away. Someone's made that decision, walked away. And if they haven't done it yet, it's coming. They're realising, I can't do this fucking shit anymore. I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it, and that's that. And you, people watching, have made this person or this collective realise, oh my lord, there's so much more that I'm deserving of than this fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried, and it's just not worked. But they've tried. And now they're like, no, can't do it anymore. Simple. Can't do it anymore. You have to get to a stage where your time and energy has to be prioritised. And if something is continually making you feel drained, tired, ill, whatever, it's time to go. Please understand. Spirit doesn't test you unnecessarily. I know I've said final messages, and I just feel like there's another message. We've got financial constraints and woman holding a heart. The thing is, if you really care about somebody, you ain't going to worry about money because you can fucking make it together. Look, Queen of Pentacles. Someone's very much wanting to make someone's life difficult here, though, with money. Indecision. Unfortunately, that's how some breakups go. We've got strategy and we've got woman holding a cup. We have counterparts again, people. This is the King and Queen of Cups in normal tarot. So we have counterparts again. But we have someone who's needing to be strategic with the way they end something so they don't end up with financial constraints. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, this does. Any other messages before I shut the fuck up? I know I keep saying that. Oh, we got yin yang. They thought they knew what yin yang was. They now know what it is. And what it isn't. Wow. Yin yang is masculine and feminine. It's balance. It's you water me, I water you. It's polarity. So sometimes, yes, opposites do attract. They do. But if someone's peace is being compromised, no. Nope. Nope and no. Alright, well, I've got woman holding a heart. I guess this is going to be a longer reading than I thought. Apologies for that. I know you leave me yammering on. The people that watch this do anyway. Yeah, they know the truth. They know with the way you are, so loving and open and heart-led, even though you've been through your own shower of shite. Sheer as shite. That's my really shit Irish accent. I apologise for that. And I love the Irish accent, but I can't do it for shit, as you can tell. They realise you have held space for them. And I think part of the reason they've held on to this other situation for so long is because they were worried about having financial constraints. But honestly, they're going to be abundant as fuck and single. They definitely want to be single. Not just to come to you, but to come back to themselves. Like they've lost themselves with this situation. Why is this woman holding a coin here? This is a controlling energy that they want to end. This is another person's energy. This is like a karmic-y energy. Specifically karmic or trauma bond or toxic or someone who's a control freak or someone who's demanding, someone who thinks they hold the purse strings, someone who dangles carrots in front of other people and like, it's not a nice energy. I'm sure they just need to do some healing and they'll be lovely afterwards. But, you know, for the benefit of this reading right now, this energy, they know they've got to end it with that third party, but they have had to work through a lot of indecision in regards to it. But then they've thought back to the times when they've been hurt, when they've been deceived, when they've been lied to, when they've been disrespected, whatever that means. A lot. They're like, fuck this shit, I can't do it anymore. Mr. Emperor is, or Ms. Emperor is making some strategic moves. They're doing it. Well, I've got man holding a heart. They know who they're meant to be with. Or they know the type of person they're meant to be with. And they're probably trying to manifest that person in some capacity. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. It worked for a long time with the other situation, and you know, with jobs as well. It worked for as long as it needed to, and now it doesn't, and it hasn't done for a while. And now it's like, fuck this, I gotta go. I gotta leave. Six of Swords. I have to leave and come back to myself, or to another situation that gives you the balance, that waters you, that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel seen, that makes you feel understood as well as understood, that makes you feel loved, that makes you feel excited, that you look at and go, fuck me, we could have some amazing adventures, for example. Take it as it resonates. They may be thinking about you fucking them as well. I'm just going to say it, but I'm not feeling that energy. If they've healed, if they've dealt with a third party, moved away from it, that's, you know, you might have started dating someone and it's wonderful, but I feel this is for those where they have just either finished a situation or about to. It's on the horizon. And they're on the brink of moving away, or they're just in that sort of, okay, pros and cons. There are no real pros to staying here. The pros have gone. It's now, no, I need to go. I gotta go. I gotta go, basically. There's been enough anxiety of being stuck. Right, that was heavy. I'm going to shut up. I've still got a heavy heart. So I'm going to need to go and transmute this away because it's quite intense. So if you are interested in any of my services, a reading, a clearing, a shamanic healing session, a past life healing session, a past life regression, a Reiki session, which I can then do, well, everything I can do in person now. So, you know, I only live in Birmingham. It's not that far away, well, on the outskirts of Birmingham, in a suburb in the West Midlands. So come and see me if you want to. We'll get you booked in. Also, if you're interested in the protection ceremony that Carly and I are doing on the 9th of July, 10:30 a.m. Daylight Saving Time, feel free to book on that as well. Just message me, Zoe@thesassyspiritualist.co.uk. Love you all. Toodaloo. Bye.